Hello, good evening, good morning, wherever it is. Welcome to this OMSI 2 stream. I'm not fully well. My throat is kind of and that's fun, I guess. But I guess I'll be doing this for now. So, let's do OMSI since the OMSI video went quite well. Did quite well, 100 views, not bad. But now we have the same bus we modded here, as you can see. Same bus we modded, and we're going to drive line, where is it? There. 55 to Dvořice PKP from the depot. So first, let's get everything up and running. It is kind of laggy. I do not know why. Normally it doesn't lag this much, but I bet it's because I'm streaming and so on and so forth, so it's my computer is struggling more than normal. Sorry. So yeah. We need to refill engine oil. I think that's going to be fine for now. So. Yes. There was one problem, fun fact, in the OMSI video. That was the share script thing. I did not do it properly. So this whole back part in the OMSI video did not work. But I've fixed that. It's and it now should work. So we have 5 minutes till departure. We have enough time to look around the bus. No, actually, no. That's not how we do it. We are not driving line 55. We are actually doing 77, because how Polish stuff works is we are driving line 77 and then brigade number 1. Even though we are driving 55, we're still driving 77. I don't know how that works. It just does. It makes sense for me. If it doesn't make sense for you, then womp womp. So yeah, as you can see, that's my fucking god. I forgot that this we have to do 55 one. I just remembered that's how it works. Nope, that's not how it works. Usually we would do 7701, but since this game is being very not nice to me right now, we aren't doing that. There. So, I just realised I cannot hear the sound. Yeah. Okay. Just real quick, gonna mute this so I can hear how the sound sounds like. Okay. It's good. Okay. Sorry, my throat is being very bitch today. So, yes, what we will be doing, we'll drive around to get to the thing itself. And also, this is not an official line on the normal Golchevo. I modded this myself into the game. So yeah, the schedules are not perfect. We will get a slight delay, but at this point, that's normal. And yeah, changed to stop because I drove a bit far. You can just park right next to these cars and just sit here. So yes. So this is the Solar Bino 18. There's a bug there, but I think someone already knows about it. I did see a bug report about it, so I'm not going to bother. So we have the shut up Siri. We have the Pixel TML on both the trail and the front here. We have the fancy microelectronica, whatever they call it, the pixel ticket validator things. And yeah, usually this will not make sense with an SRG thing, but it does today, so let's just have it like that. And yeah, I'm using this repaint is not really available. I just redid it from the hybrid, since there's no actual repaint for this. That is like with all the fancy new stuff. So this is just a hybrid repaint done to be the diesel one. And what else? We have the Plus Video Moki 3 dash here. Yeah, we don't have the open all doors thing, which I don't know why it's not in here yet, but it just isn't. We have our favorite little Zmiana Trasse things, which we'll be putting up later, because we're going to be driving. We're going to be driving today total 55, 77, 94, and 64. And 94 and 64 have changed routes. They are going via Centralna, and those schedules will definitely give us like a couple of minutes delay. I'm just going to take those off because they annoy me. So without the radio, I mean that works. I won't be playing music now since copyright and they strike if you do it on a live stream. And yeah, we have the KF3000, which I did model the last video. I should really redo the handles and how they are located because I don't really like them, but I mean, fine for now. Same with this one. This bus is eventually going to get deleted with all the rest of them. I can just really mod it back in, but something I wish I did learn how to do is the OMSI2 scripting, because I do want to make this, instead of showing destinations, I want to make it to show schedules and eventually be for ticket validators, and then have the KPP2 up here. But that's, I have to learn OMSI scripting, and that's so I really cannot be asked doing that. Yeah, so anyways, let's do that. My FPS has not become any more stable. I'll turn on the helpers even though I don't really need them, as I want to at least show you guys where I'm driving. So yes, as you can see already by, oh, that's a tram. As you can tell already by the 13, 10, 19 thing, the schedules are not perfect. They usually are not in seconds here, but they are since I just did an automatic schedule thing, which is kind of stupid because I could really just do these schedules myself. And there we have that, our favorite error. And yeah, I did kind of want to do a tram route, although from what I've seen it's a pain, and plus I'm not really good at the decorating part. Eventually on my new project, I could do a tram route. Tram route number 2 I think might be the easiest if I'm doing line B. That's going to be a project for another time, because then I could just do the line to Basengårdnice. Or eventually I could just also do AI, but I mean that's boring. So yes, stops are really close to each other. Yeah. And also the ABS doesn't immediately change stop when OMSI decides, like when OMSI shows it there. It does the announcements on its own, and it has double announcements too, which is not something every EBIS has usually, but the EBIS Pack Plus should have double announcements, especially the Polish ones. Since in Poland, all the EBISes have double announcements. No, I've not driven this in quite a while. I do not remember how. Okay, never mind. I have to remember all the camera angles. Should be enough time with that car coming. Obviously, we'll just brake. Something I don't understand, the Steam reviews for Oxy keep saying that it's a scam. I don't think personally that it's a scam. I really like it because you can just mess around with the camera and the developer tools, so on and so forth, are just fun to play with. You can change the engine temperature to like 2000 Celsius if you really want to, which I may have done myself once or twice before. So yeah, I mean that's fun. Oh, and the tram has gotten stuck. Don't we just love OMSI traffic? Because I do. One thing that the 3000p does that not every bus does, or not every bus does, is automatically tries setting the destination, but then some buses it just fails. I don't know why it does that. It just does that, and it's kind of annoying because it shows the right destination on the EBS, but then doesn't show the right destination on the displays. I mean, it can be fixed by some scripting, but do I look like I can be asked to do that? I barely know any OMSI scripting. I can barely... The tutorial I made was hard for me to describe in my own words, because I had to translate it from Polish, translate it in my head from Polish, and there were some things I even said wrong, so I had to re-record some stuff in the tutorial too. I mean, that's just part of the fun, isn't it? That's why we edit stuff. The chisel music, I just used that since I couldn't be bothered finding anything proper. Oh. Okay, something I love about the stumble bosses, I don't know why they don't do this in every bendy bus, but sometimes people don't even enter through the back. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, I can live with it. They at least enter through the second door. They don't enter through all the doors though, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that BMW's slowed down for me, so I'll take that chance. Might as well do the fancy. There. So this route does not go through Centralna, it goes through Sikorskiego. Yep, indeed. And I still need to change out the traffic lights on Sikorskiego to the Sobol ones. I've not done that yet, even though I've just been procrastinating doing it, because I've been doing other stupid stuff. So yes, on this map, I've never really talked much about it. On this map, line 96, there's two line 96s, 96A and 96B, although I'm planning to get rid of that and just do 55 to Zajezna Golczewo via Sikorskiego, and then the 96 just goes through Centralna as it usually did, or as it always did. And then eventually when I do that, I might as well redo the schedules for 22, 94 and 64 to make them actually not give me like 5 minutes delay. And redo, maybe also shorten 94 to Dworzec PKP, because I mean, having that line going all the way, because that then removes the point of having line 64. I could eventually just add more line 64s to the timetable, which is not hard to do, it's really easy. And I could just do that, and then we can actually just change bus. Or I could make 77 a route that goes from Repolskiego to Barki, but it is an express route. We'll have limited stopping. So it won't stop at all of the stops that it usually stops at. It will stop at like maybe a third of the stops. It already does it. It only stops at like Gdańska, Wszystkiego, Kluczborska, so on and so forth. Which I'll be driving the route right now. You'll see what I mean. But that's kind of some of the ideas I have. I'm just modding it. I don't plan on releasing it, so I mean, it's just a fun project to be messing around with, I guess. I don't know if you can hear the sound at all. I hope you can. And if it's not loud enough, then womp womp, I guess. Oh, I really hate this crossing here, because number one, I can barely see over there. Okay, let's just go, because I can barely see if there's a car coming, and if there is one coming, then fuck it, it'll crash into the side of me. Well, but he didn't.
Następny przystanek Dworzec PKP. Dworzec PKP. Możliwość przesiadki na pociągi regionalne lub Belgisch koepje.
So there, we're done with the first line of today. Yes, I know. Now we have 7 minutes of break. So now we're doing this route. I don't know if it'll set automatically. No, it didn't. Let's just change that quickly. So 7, oh no. 7, 7, 1 and 1. Just do this. We can do this. Open the second half. So, yeah, the oil thing is kind of annoying me, but I can't fix that right now, so, might as well. Something I do want to do, get the money. Let's play around with the Evo Urbino 18s. Because Evo has the, in my opinion, better 4th generation buses. Is that just me, or is this too bright? No. Just act like that doesn't happen. We'll just open the one right next to it. We'll be fine. So yeah. I really like the quality, details of everything here. The Scania is coming out soon, so that'll be fun to drive. Once that does come out, because the Scanias are generally really nice buses to drive. The GN14 is a really nice bus, but I mean, subwheel quality. It might be better or worse. You never know. It'll have every single possible configuration because that's how he likes doing stuff. I mean, from the pictures he posted, I mean, they look nice, I guess. And from everything I've seen here, they apparently redid all the seats too on this. So I guess that's nice. Yeah. So this is publicly available. So if you guys want to see what he's been doing, I guess you can go onto his server and check it out. Yeah, I'm generally excited. It looks like a fun bus to drive. And also the quality attention stuff too. It's really nice. Also, he added the metro style buses now to the Urbino pack, the 3rd generation pack. And now we have metro style, which fun, I guess. They're not here really, but I mean, where can I find a picture of it? Here. So I guess they're nice. I kind of want to drive them later, but we can do that later, I guess. And also the Almex is in this, but you have the set var turned off because I really don't feel like having that here. And also the Urbino 10. Urbino 10s are fun, I guess. They have the Cummins engine, which I do quite like. Yeah, Gorzów Wielkopolski is also getting a new update soon. So that will be fun to drive around on. I will be able to post more videos. So yeah. That is fun, I guess. And is there any more updates in there? What there is? No, there's not, I think. Nope. I mean, everything does, I guess, look nice. It'll be fun to drive this because Gorzów is quite close to Szczecin. Then Szczecin is my hometown, so yeah, because this is how this goes. Yeah, 402. Yeah, that's how that drives. Yeah. T4. That's actually available. I might drive that later. But I kind of want to drive the not 121. Or is it the 121? I do not know, but I mean, it looks fun to drive, I guess. Yeah, 402. Yeah, that. No, fuck. I switched Norwegian. But yeah, I guess it'll be fun to drive. 42, so on and so forth. Yeah, the general quality that Subble does is, I mean, the attention to detail. I guess that's nice.
Następny przystanek Żelazna.
Yeah, I'm not going to show too much of that because I might record it later on. Yeah, but anyways, back to OMSI. Enough looking at stuff. So, oh, that's actually the brake one. How about? Well, not my problem. Actually, look at the tickets, I guess, and see how they look like. I might turn on ticket sales just to be able to use the ticket machine once. Although I can't for the life of me know how to actually like do everything properly. That's just part of the fun, isn't it? Something I like, because these are actually stickers from Szczecin, if I'm not wrong. So they just repainted them. Someone. Very nice. I quite like them. I think I'm gonna just real quick do because it annoys me. There's unneiled bus. Just quickly turn that off. What the hell? Yeah, that bug. Steering wheel sometimes does that. I do not know why. Could eventually, yeah, because I can turn the retarder off here. Just generally mess around with stuff. We have Bosch speakers because we are really privileged here in MZ Trevor. Anyways, let's just. I might bring out the Elch later and drive that a bit. So that has a sound mod, and I really like how I did that whole thing. I've been streaming for like half an hour now. Goddamn, doesn't feel like half an hour.
Następny przystanek Dworzec. Dworzec PKP. Możliwość przesiadki na pociągi regionalne lub dalekobieżne.
Here we have the slower route right behind us, which we'll be driving later. So I'll just change schedule from this to that. It takes like half an hour, I think. Drive that, so that will be fun, I guess. But right now, just waiting game, or I might as well skip time forward. I can't be asked waiting all this time. I am an impatient man. Just enough my random error messages in this game. Just pop up out of nowhere. Where'd that guy go? Now I want to know, where did he go? He sat down there. I guess this could be a good like thing eventually if I want to be extra fancy. I could just put my camera like this and then just record the whole thing, but I won't do that now. I really cannot be asked to doing that. Now, I have to set one forward, no, one back, since for some reason it skipped the stop. I do not know why. I would take a picture right now, but I really do not want to disrupt the stream, so I'll do that later.
Następny przystanek Tatrzańska.
Yeah, I really like the traffic lights that Soul has made. They're really nice. Now it just sounds like I'm glazing him, but I mean, he makes a lot of nice objects, I guess. There's the KT4D, which I might eventually drive soon again. I've not driven that in a while. First I need to mod the 3000p into it, since the original Evis just annoys me. Doesn't have the double announcements, and that's just meh. And that dog is back. That's not nice. So yeah, just gonna quickly get. Yeah, I'm already a minute delayed, but that's just normal at this point. You always get delays. I've had buses be delayed 90 minutes before, so I mean, oh, that was in real life, not in game. I think he actually had the right of way there. Although, I could care less. Hello, Mr. BPL. Speed limit is 40, I should maybe remember that. Although the speedometer is wrong, but I think that's how it is IRL too, so... I mean, these buses usually are very badly maintained in Poland. Look at the condition of them in Szczecin, they're really bad.
Tatrzańska.
No one's wanted tickets from me yet. That's surprising, I guess. We'll be able to demonstrate the ticket machine and work. Or in action.
Następny przystanek Kluczborska.
I might OMSI in Polish now that I think about it. I should maybe change it to English. Because it doesn't do anything, because my Windows region is Norway anyway. I'd maybe be doing wider turns, but I mean, there aren't many cars right here, so I really can't be asked doing more wider turns. If there are more cars there, I would maybe do a wider turn.
Kluczborska.
So that's then it, I guess, for at least a couple of kilometers. Yeah, now we have to have like 2 minutes of driving.
Zakłady chemiczne.
There's a 70 here, but I think I can only legally drive 60. Let's just drive 60 then. But here is a 50. That's one thing I do remember. damn it. I keep pressing the buttons by accident sometimes. Bloody people opening my bloody windows. Yeah, I forgot about this construction zone. That's fun, I guess. Realistically, I would be holding the bus up button here, so there is quite the thingamajigs here. But I'm not doing that because it's a game. Yeah, a realistic game, but I mean, it's just a game. We're not fully, we're not being fully dramatic over the non-inclusion of realistic driving. I hope, at least. I'm so far away that it doesn't even show how many meters I have till the bus stop. Finally, 600 meters. I feel like I should maybe be slowing down for those train tracks. Kind of riding on the line I see in the left mirror there. So I should maybe go back towards the middle.
Zakłady chemiczne.
I remember, like one of the very old versions of Casual, to figure out where you were going to stop, you had like the Elma Express route, which was line 70 then. To figure out where you were going to stop, you would have to then look at the bus stop thing itself, not the helpers. It's integrated in the bus stop marker itself. So you had to figure that out then. I mean, once you remember the route, it's very easy. It was going from Corona to Kapotniki, no, to Galeria Północ. I don't think we'll be going through Corona today, but I mean it's like 2 kilometers more, a couple of minutes extra, so I mean I couldn't barely care, to be honest. I just realised this bus almost have, damn it, this bus almost has 1 million kilometers. That's nice, I guess. If the banker allows for it, I really do want to buy a bus. It would be fun, I guess, driving it. Something I hate is that there's not like proper BKS maps. Like you just drive for several hours on one route. That would be quite fun if there was like a map like that. There's not, but I mean I don't mind. It's only a map, I guess. We have all the billions of other maps. You could eventually do the OMSI map merger, which I've played around with, but this now this. But I hate this part of the route. Let's turn off the help for the shift to Wi-Fi, because I have to go across 2 lanes on here now. Hello, good sir. You literally stopped on the middle of the highway. That's stupid. Done of you. But I guess, thank you, Stefan.
Gdańska.
Yeah, maybe should turn the camera back to normal here. It's only a minute delay. I've had more. I think over 10 minutes. Because my bus decided to be stupid and apparently stopped working. I really want a one of those tractor thingies that you can get with the Logitech wheels. I really want one of those and put it to the side so I can use it for like door buttons and so on and so forth.
Następny przystanek.
I
Wyszyński.
had to change lanes into the left one, no, the right one. Which I mean, it's kind of hard since there's cars coming all the time here, and I'm losing quite a lot of speed here. Now is the chance, I think. Because I'm not going Corona, so I don't need to be in the right lane. Not at least for now, I guess. Maybe there. I remember someone actually got confused here and drove onto the field instead of going to the on the highway off ramp here. That was fun to see, I guess. Yeah, I'll just quickly do that because even though speed limit is 40, I'll lose a lot of my speed anyway, and I'll have to brake for this turn anyway because it is quite the sharp turn. Soon add up to here, which is fun, I guess. There's not been a load of train content. Yeah, I can just really blame that on me not being out to see much stuff, and plus some other stuff happening. There's been a falling out between me and someone, and plus other stuff. Oh wait, shoot. I don't stop here. I just realised I am stupid. I thought we were driving 94, so I just stopped. Yeah, there's been falling out between me and somebody, which is fun, I guess. And other stuff that's happened recently. So yeah, that's maybe why there's not been a lot of train content, although I do have the Unseen Train Clip series, and plus there's going to be Poland train content, I guess. I hate this turn with all of my... Ah, man, I did it. It's actually supposed to stop here, not all the way back there. Yeah, I stopped really perfectly. It's like, I think, yeah, I'm stopped like this, which is not really optimal stopping. But I mean, it's better than like biting several kilometers into the fucking curb. Which, I mean, it's not really good, any of those, I think, personally.
Następny przystanek. Raptowskiego.
I could have done a wider turn here now that I think about it. I'll do a wider turn for the turn into laptop scale because you kind of need, it's a very tight road there. I really need to start doing more on my project map thing. I've not done much on it because I've just not had the motivation right now. But Stuff is gonna happen. No guinea pig. What am I talking about? Stuff is gonna happen. It's just taking a bit of time, I guess. Yeah, let's use that as an excuse. Remember, in the original Golchoa versions, you had to download this part of the map separately because it was not included. I don't really have to do a wide turn here, but I might as well. Driving a 24-meter bus here is a pain, though. I've driven the triple articulated Urbino 4 generation by Evo here, and it can be a pain, I guess. I really like driving here, though. It's a very cozy, like, mood here, I guess. I mean, it's fun. The developer, I think, has said that they've stopped all development on this map, so, I mean, there's not going to be any updates coming out, if I remember right. It's not been any updates for quite a while, so, like a year. I mean, the map is still really good. So now, I would have 2 minutes, but I do not want 2 minutes. I want line 94. We're gonna have a long break. I need to do this. Let's open this door because I want that. So yeah, it won't change it to, yeah, it won't. So we have to do 94, 101. Nope, that's not what I want. It's number 2, I think. Yep. Let me put up this. No, it looks nice, I guess. Just quickly. I'm not driven this route in a while, I guess. I'm driving more of the other routes. Oh yeah, I forgot I updated to Windows 11. I actually did that yesterday. Did the upgrade because I was feeling tired of the what was called? What is it called? I was feeling tired of the, because yeah, I mean, realistically, I was tired of it not getting support anyway, and I would have to upgrade anyway. So I mean, I did it. I just upgraded to IT Enterprise LTSC because I don't get all of the bloatware that usually comes with 11. Plus, I just do all start all back and like open shell anyway, because that just works. Let's skip the time a bit because I really am an impatient man. I thought there would be more people entering. Huh. So let's just turn this on again. TML, I mean, I'm just waiting for it to come out on the Ibis pack, then I'll put it in my Yelch. And I'll be able to then mess around with it, I guess. Yeah, because the ETL doesn't really show everything perfectly. It shows like the next stop as being something completely else, which it's not. I don't know why it shows that. It just does. This shows like perfectly what it is. So I'm gonna put that in my Yelch, because my Yelch has the. Oh yeah, I have the pixel. Oh, it's departure. I have the pixel thing in my Yelch. So I have a sRG version and a pixel version. Because I mean, you can do both, and I even changed the destination balls, although they're not perfect. I have to kind of redo something there. Although I don't really know what to redo since the destinations aren't all the single line destinations aren't showing up correctly. They're showing up
Przystanek
like it would be a two-line destination, which the text only shows up at the top. Although the numbers show up perfectly, so well, that's good, I guess. So now we're stopping at every stop along the way. Someone did ask me recently why, if they could get this mod, and I just said no. Because this mod is private, and I don't think the creator wants me to be giving out this mod. So just in case, I don't really want to be giving it out, as I just want to keep it as a private mod. I swear I do remember there being another modded version of this map. Although, I think I'm imagining something fully else. And there's also, I heard there's going to be another Szczecin map coming out, which will go from Basen Górniczy to Źle Kasztanowe. That'll be fun to drive, I guess. Let's see. Nothing coming there, nothing coming there. So yeah, this is the turns I'm really supposed to be doing. I get a bit more the turning, I guess. I think that's how it works. I do not know. Yeah, now I'm stopping at every stop.
Następny przystanek Wyszyńskiego.
There's going to be two road construction things on this here. On this route here. It's going to be one where you did pass by earlier, and there's going to be one close to Kapotniki. So that'll be fun, I guess. It'll be a lot more waiting. I'm currently going to the other lane, and I did the curb thing, which I did not want to do. That's fun, I guess. On my second channel, I do usually upload the OMSI videos. And I just did it because I'd rather stream on this one, and I may at least get some engagement. Dog is back. Well, that's fun. If that starts barking, I might have to go close my window. Oh, you turn signals. Use them, please, God. Yeah, the window might have to go be closed. I hate this turn, yep. And that's one insurance thing I would have to do IRL. Since I know collisions on, I can't be asked. I guess I'll stop on request, so we'll just be passing it since no one is requesting.
Radomska na żądanie. Następny przystanek Szczecińska.
Actually, I might do a tour of line 22, which is I think one of the longest routes on this map, which I did it myself, of course, because 22, of course, I think doesn't exist in the normal map. So at least there's no schedule for it. And I checked now. So yeah. So let's just drive.
Następny przystanek
Might be a bit easier to get on the highway here. I hope at least it is. Yeah. Although having to cut 2 lanes is going to be kind of annoying. It's the one thing I hate about this stop. The route is very fun to drive, but just Gdańska is one of the worst stops to stop at, because you have to cut through 2 lanes on both sides after or before the stop. That kind of reminds me of Basen Górniczy, where they do have to cut through 2 lanes there too. I was actually going to record line 93 when I was in Poland, but traffic jams, they decided to start existing, and I can tell you this like this. I can tell you it like this. 90 minutes of delay. That would have been a 2-hour video. Which it wasn't, which I never released because, of course, 90 minutes of delay is something a 2-hour video is something no one might want to watch. I need to go to the left lane, so let's just do that.
Gdańska.
Just do it real quick. There. No one has wanted me to sell any tickets on this. Which, I mean, saves me the time and the point of having to do this, but anyways, let's get back on the highway and cut through 2 lanes of traffic. I do not see anything in the mirror. Let's just do it. We got lucky here because usually there's a lot more traffic here.
Następny przystanek.
And it can be a
Zakład
pain
Północny.
to do this. And pain and suffering is something I really can't be asked to have any of. Yes. 10 out of 10 English, would recommend. I kind of want to learn how to make Blender models for OMSI, because then I can at least make my own models for this. I won't have to be waiting for models to come out. Because putting models in, that's easy. You just put it in and then bam, I guess you're done. And there's no scripting involved, at least for the static models that don't do anything. Like, well, example I guess is, I have to think of something. Example is like the cabin. Like, this doesn't require any like actual proper scripting to get to work. So yeah, I guess that's fun. The cabin door, I guess, involves a bit of scripting. The cabin door, I mean, you have a rotation thing that you would have to then edit. Which, I mean, nice, I guess. But I mean, people that actually manage to do it, I am scared by the amount of time you have on your hands. Let's get out of here. Hello, good driver. To be honest, you just spawned in. Then BMW actually being nice for once. That's a rare moment. I'm seeing the stream review. Is the quality of the stream really that bad? It shouldn't be. It isn't, for me at least.
Przystanek Kluczborska. Działki. Na
The stream
żądanie.
quality for me isn't that bad, but I mean, I can also be seeing stuff wrong. After all, I do have to pay to see stuff because I wear glasses.
Kluczborska.
Is there anyone
Działki.
here? Yes, there
Na
is.
żądanie.
I'm not used to stopping at the stop on request stops. Usually I just pass by them because I usually drive this route at night or I drive the express. Is my pedal harder to press down, or am I just being schizo?
Klucz Polska 2. Na żądanie.
So yeah, this is one of the first construction zones we'll be passing by. Just drive a bit. I've been streaming for an hour. That's nice, I guess. For me, it's hard to stream because then I have to keep all the energy up. It's harder to stream than record, that's for certain, because you have to keep all the energy up, and with recording you could just retake something that you say wrong. You just cut stuff out. Here, everything is broadcasted live, and I can't say where I want. So stuff might happen. There's no one here, so let's just pass by it.
Następny przystanek. Klucz Polska 1. Na
I
żądanie.
really like driving through this forest area. Just so nice. I think there may be someone here because this is, after all, I think rush hour actually. This is, well, if my game crashed here then I might as well end the stream early. Game just random frozen. Orcsy decided to go black on the top there, even though it should be see-through. Nope, OMSI did not crash. He just decided to have a small break from existence.
Klucz Polska 1. Na żądanie.
No, there's no one here. I just realised. I am being stupid. Goddamn, I'm tired. Okay.
Następny przystanek. Klucz Polska.
Someone has actually wrote me a message. I should read that. Not in the chat, 'cause the chat is dead. No, not much activity there at least.
Następny przystanek. Tatrzańska.
Okay, I'm gonna write this message later. Writing or driving is not smart. Don't do it, kids. You will end up in a car crash. At least I think. I don't know. I'm not competent enough to be driving cars, I think. At least the law doesn't let me. Yeah, I need to refuel. We can do that. I can actually focus on everything here. So I might as well do the. Might as well drive to the depot after getting to Barki.
Tatrzańska.
Oh, how am I this early? I swear to God, I was delayed earlier. I'm actually quite excited to drive this Scania Citywide pack. From what I've at least seen, it should be a very nice pack at least. Because then we have the...
Dworzec PKP. Możliwość przesiadki na pociągi regionalne lub
as I was just saying, there should be a Golchover repaint in there. So I'll just be able to use that and then just redo the numbering, because I personally don't like how he numbered it, but I mean, it works for him, it works for many other people. It just doesn't, I don't like it because I am a stupid person, let's say that. So I'll just change it myself, because instead of complaining to someone, just do it yourself sometimes. That's just the logic people should use. And some people do use that logic, but some don't, and that's annoying. So yeah, I eventually want to put line 94 where 77 is, because I don't see a point in having 77 if I have line 94. So I might as well just get rid of that line fully and then just use that as something else. Yeah, I'm a minute before schedule. So I might as well just sit here and just look around, I guess. I mean, what else is there to say? That's a repaint. That's, yeah, you could eventually change that. Just real quick, put the mic forwards a bit. I'm going to put myself there. So, something that I realised, you can use these as a, if the map has like one of those fancy things that like show this, like the paper destination boards, it will show up on here instead, but although I'm not using it as that, I'm using it as the route changed board, which I mean, the correct use for it, since the route is changed, although it might stay like this permanently, since then they actually like, then I'll at least have a reason to redo the schedules fully. So now these are really quote-unquote temporary schedules, even though I've had them for a year. Because I did this mod when I was in Poland, and I might actually do a lot more of the Niepuszewo mod when I am in Poland. Since I will be able to redo that, I'll be able to actually like go outside and look on how the whole area is structured. Though I would have to take the bus up there, but yeah. So usually on the normal version it would be going forwards. I am going to the right. I was a bit too wide turn because I crashed straight into that car. That's a competent driver at work. I think I'll drive line 6. I don't think I'll drive line 64 in this because it's really just a shortened version of 94. And eventually, if I do really want to, I could just get rid of 64 and then just have that be a line that goes somewhere else, like a line from Milievo to Wenglin. Well, that could actually be fun route. I'd have to figure out the whole Pekais Wenglin thing and then redo, because for some reason the tolls there are just placed stupidly, so that's a pain, and then just keep showing up error in the thing after I even fixed it, which, I mean, at that point I just can't be asked figuring it out. It's one of the few stops where one of the 2 stops you actually get to drive on tram tracks. I have like a tram bus combined stop. So yeah, I'll just quickly embark and disembark people here. Schedule really does not have any leeway time. Can actually turn you off quickly and do this. There. Let's turn you off then. So I usually do this instead of going to the right away, because I'm not a fan of having to wait for that light. I just go here, and then I go to the left, because that just saves me time and having to wait in that traffic jam that usually happens there.
Następny przystanek Centralna.
Yep, it's this is the city part which many people usually don't get to see, because if you don't drive line 96, then you don't get to see this part at all, because only line 96 usually drives here, and 15. So if you don't drive any of those, then you won't get to see this route. Which I mean, kind of bummer. I mean, it's a nice route. Get to drive through the more city-built area.
Centralna.
Oh, that might be more than 70 people on this bus then. Won't that be quite the full bus? I think it might be. Yeah, there's only like one per... Yeah. 67. Okay, that's quite a lot of people. I have enough time to get out of here and accelerate. I'll have to be going to the right lane anyway, because I'll be going to the left.
Następny przystanek Warmińska. Feldkirch.
Please say that's green. No, that's not green. God damn it. I have to wait.
Warmińska. Feldkirch.
There's no backdrop there. First thing I tried modding was extending this road, but I mean that never worked out, so I just left it like that for now, I guess. And just hoped that well, no one usually would drive here, so just hoped no one would see it. It's quite peaceful actually driving here, so I mean driving OMSI at night is quite peaceful, so yes, that's fun. And this bus isn't very powerful, so that's also fun too, the acceleration. Even the hybrid prototype, quote unquote prototype, that's in here is also quite fun to drive. And that prototype, well, Szczecin had it, then it fully broke down, so now it doesn't even drive. It's currently on sale, actually, I think. Fun fact. So anyone, if you want to buy it, then you can buy it. You can buy the original prototype of this Irish Sabina hybrid. But I won't be paying for your bus, so just sod right off if you think that. Is there a police car behind me? I heard the siren. Oh, I'm just hearing things, you never know.
Warmińska.
You can see 2-minute delay. The schedule's not good here at all. They're made like quick and dirty, and they just aren't good at all. wish there were more parts of like the city like this that I could drive around. These are actually quite fun parts to drive in.
Warmińska.
There's also this up here. It's gonna let people. That's yeah. Every door opened as usual. It's gonna be quite a few people exiting. Oh no, only like 10 people. You had your chance, and now that you lost that chance, loser. I'm not stopping for you because now I've started accelerating.
Goleniowska. To świetle.
It's basically just done a full circle right now. That's basically what we've just done. Now the schedule should be back to normal, so we should be getting more even. So we shouldn't be getting more delay. Except if there's like red traffic lights and so on, which there will be 2 traffic lights, which I know we will be passing at least. One's the construction, and then one is like the Kaputniki Krzyżówka.
Następny przystanek. Rondo żołnierzy wyklętych.
Something I wish I could do is the Simrail stream. I don't have the money to buy the DLC, although I do want to do that. Eventually, later on, I might buy it and then do a review, but not right now. Right now, the financial situation is so yeah, that's something very fun. So that's just really figuring out the money aspect right now.
Rondo żołnierzy wyklętych.
That was crap. Actually bit the curb there. As you're driving on the same part that line 22 drives on. Line 22 also drives here. Also drives on some parts that line 94 and 64 don't. It's basically a extended line 84, no, a combined line 84 and 64. Yeah, only a bit shorter on at least the 64 part, because it doesn't go to the main station, it goes to Plac Wolności. I just have to record a video on that route, but I just won't do that right now.
Przystanek. Miranda.
God, I love having an adjustable like external microphone, because then you could just adjust it and then you basically have it wherever you want. You can have it up to your face or wherever the hell you want.
Miranda.
Yep, that's a small bug. I have to redo some of the
Następny przystanek.
the road track thingijigs that I use, because I use the invisible road tracks, so they and I don't set them to have no unscheduled traffic. So sometimes sometimes cars just randomly drive on parts where buses should be driving instead. It's easy enough to fix, I guess, but just a problem for another day. This is the part where my AI and OMSI is actually sometimes kind of good and sometimes kind of bad. I think we are running at a crisp 30 FPS. God damn. How much are we running at right now? Yeah, 30. Been running at 30 this whole stream. Which, I mean, I don't mind. Could be worse.
Następny przystanek. Budowlana. Ogrody. Na żądanie.
Something I want to do once I do get the budget is like getting myself a full dashboard from like a Mercedes, because then I'll get the 3DO dash, and that is very common in very many buses like the Elch M125M, the Solaris Rupino 12 or Solaris Rupino series, Man Lion City, or the Man buses generally, and the Citadel buses. The newer Citadel don't count, they have the freaking stupid dash. At least according to me they are stupid dash. Yeah. I don't have many opinions, but that's one of the opinions I do have. So let's hope no one's here so I don't have to stop. Yeah, there's no one here.
Budowlana. Ogrody. Na żądanie.
The next stop I have to stop at.
Następny przystanek. Budowlana.
Yeah, I have to stop at, that's for sure.
Budowlana.
That's for certain. One stop I know a lot of people exit is going to be Kapelniki Kryżówka, because that's like one of the things that connects like most of the bus lines together. So many people will be exiting there and just waiting for a tram or whatever. Oh, I need to start controlling the camera better. I need my keyboard in a better spot, because right now it's behind my steering wheel, and that's a very annoying spot. If I had it to the side, maybe that would be better, but but I mean, I don't mind. Smaller keyboard could maybe be a better place to start. I have a 100% keyboard, but a numpad is needed sometimes. So I do kind of want I think was it 60% keyboard, and then just have the numpad be like a separate thing I plug into the keyboard. Then just have it to the side. Oh, that's 2 cars. What we can do now. Then here. I do have an OALC shenanigans video that should be coming out soon. I've just had problems with the exporting, but I think now that I've upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM, that should not be a problem. So now, yeah, I have maybe two OALC shenanigans videos, because I have one of the adventure of trying to figure out why my RAM was not working with my current setup, which is I turned on XMP and then everything just died, and when I tried clocking it up to 3200 megahertz, it just didn't work. But I fixed that, as you can see, because I am now on my computer. I fixed everything and now it works. Yeah, there'll be a lot more diverse videos, as I did say in the channel update. I don't like doing one type of video, because then, I mean, one type of video just gets boring. Really, like doing, if you just do one type of video, yes, you may have an audience for it, but I like doing several types of videos where I can just do whatever I want. That's what this channel is for, really. I can do a lot of whatever I want and not have to worry about others like it, because they can just leave off the video. The Adobe products suck, but they are the only ones that support the footage I edit on my phone. That's annoying, I guess. Yeah, this is one of the. This is the second construction zone. So I just stop behind the crossing here and then just, I guess, do this. Actually, no, I'll turn you off and then do this, and then turn you back on. Just a waiting game right now, I guess. The waiting game, quite literally, OMSI. Traffic lights in this game are designed to fuck you, quite literally. I should be soon driving, so I might as well just turn you off. No whether scenery went off here, but I mean,
Następny
I
przystanek.
don't mind.
Kaputniki Krzyżówka.
This map is really good anyway, so I mean, missing scenery is nothing, really. I don't mind it personally. My maps are 10 times worse. Especially the parts that I've made are 10 times worse on the map. I should really redo Goleniowska. And maybe add more stops to the route up there. Second to last stop before the stream is ending. Yes, it's green. Just continue on here at full speed. This is second and I think last stop that like intersects with the tram here. It has like a tram connection thing. And here many other people are gonna exit the bus. This is where we're gonna get like maybe go from 65 to like 10 people on the bus. So yeah, I mean there's a lot of people already waiting here. Yeah, went down from 30, 28, 26. You can tell what we can see by the oxy thing in the corner there. I went to 24, I mean, yeah, but now the bus stop is packed. Looks like Brama Portowa at rush time. No, at rush hours. Usually that stop is very packed then, and the buses are even more packed. The SPAC does not even bother to turn on the heat, SAC, so then that's fun. We are then I just have to sit either right next to the engine, which is already very hot, and with no AC, which is already a pain. It's basically like a sauna then. That's saying it mildly. Yeah, you can just drive in. I think you have enough time before that truck manages to get here. I like someone's attention to detail on everything here. I think even the screws are like different meshes. They're not like just textures that are sitting there like on the mega pack. So open every door like that, and now I am gonna do this. So it won't change destination, but I'll just do this. We won't be driving anymore. Let's check. Is it like, yeah, it's like its own mesh thing. So this like every screw hits detail, but I'm just gonna real quick set it to a camera which But we're done for today. Let's take one more picture. And yeah, we're basically done. So thank you guys for watching this stream that was like just done quickly because I wanted to do something. Comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. You never know, we might do several stuff here on the Wales in Trains, but yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.